When we hear monster, we usually think of big and scary, not of a 115-pound boxer. But with an 84% knockout to win ratio and an undefeated record, there is a reason why Naoya Inoue has been dubbed the monster of boxing. With his vicious power and methodical attacks, Inoue has claimed the title of the best active bantamweight boxer. Fighting from way of Japan, the monster has been displaying his petrifying boxing mastery and dominance well before turning professional.
I started when I was in the first grade, and I got started in boxing because of the influence from my father. He took me to the gym every day. He fought me amateurs just to fight. My trainer is my father. We understand each other and the way we feel, and that connection is the best part of having him as a trainer.
As an amateur, Naoya claimed many victories and medals across various nations, which led to his staggering 75-6 record. And unlike most fighters who try to ease their way into their professional career, fighting against undemanding journeymen, the monster chose a different path. As a display of his oath to this decision by his own will, Naoya signed an agreement with his gym to never fight against easy opponents, especially for his professional debut. And what better way to prove this than to fight against a Filipino national champion, Tyson Omayo. In 2012, making a roaring entrance into his professional career, Inoue ended his debut match against Omayo with a devastating fourth-round knockout. And as if he had a thing for poaching champions, the monster agreed to battle against Thai national champion Nagao Prajan Chuatana for his second professional bout. Although his competition increased, Naoya's unwavering determination to become the best was proven once again. Inoue swiftly put a stop to Chuatana's night in the first round by yet another destructive KO.
Natural talent and ability, and it seems like he's fighting the best, but he's dominating the best. So, you have to take your hat off to a guy that's dominating the best, running through divisions. I mean, hats off to my man.
Keeping his promise to never compete in easy matchups, for his fourth clash, he aimed to capture the Japanese light flyweight title. What deemed to be his toughest competition to date, Inoue would face WBA's number 3 ranked Ryoichi Taguchi. Although Inoue walked away victor by unanimous decision that night, his ruthless attacks rained against Taguchi for the full 10 rounds.
In the ring, it's all business. I'm there to knock the other guy out. If I leave a great result, that is going to leave a great image for the boxing fans all over the world.
By his 6th fight, Naoya was ready for his shot at the WBC light flyweight title. Facing a then 29-2 two-division champion, even Adrian Hernandez stood no chance in defending his belt against the monster himself. From the ringing of the beginning bell to the TKO stoppage in the 6th round, Naoya dominated his opponent, rapidly moving up the ranks and divisions. Inoue's 8th fight was to claim the WBO junior bantamweight title against an impressive Omar Narvaez, who boasted a near-perfect 43-1 record. And just like the previous prey before him, Narvaez fell victim to Naoya's ferocious body shots. In the 2nd round, after perfectly placed liver shots, Narvaez found himself on the canvas, unable to catch enough wind to continue the fight.
It's precision, power, speed, everything. And the guy's, it's very little, unbelievable.
Following the Narvaez fight, Inoue successfully defended his WBO junior bantamweight title 7 times before yet again choosing to shift his focus onto another division. Naoya's entry to the regular bantamweight division would be against a worthy opponent, Jamie McDonnell. McDonnell was no stranger to fierce competition, and this would be his 7th time defending his title. But the beast came out of his corner as that, a beast. With a flurry of precision-placed punches, Naoya ended the match in the opening round by TKO with time to spare. At his first chance to defend his WBA belt, The monster was convinced that a 21-1 Juan Carlos Peano would make for a great challenger. But after a swift 1-2 and only 70 seconds after the opening bell, Peano found himself laying on the canvas, staring into the bright arena lights. The referee waived the fight, and Inoue went on to successfully defend his title. Now in a position to obtain the IBF and vacant green bantamweight titles, Naoya would have to face a rival with a perfect record. Youth gold medalist Emmanuel Rodriguez, who also held a 19-0 record, was considered to be the best opposition to Inoue's reign.
Ladies and gentlemen, coming to the ring first, from Mega Baja, Puerto Rico, the IBF World Champion Emmanuel Rodriguez. Here comes the WBA World Champion from Yokohama, Japan, Naoya Inoue.
Right, lads, you both know the rules. Let's just have a good, clean fight, okay? Most of all, remember to defend yourselves at all times, all right? Touch gloves. Keep it clean.
Massive Japanese support. Rodriguez from Puerto Rico. Inoue, the pride of Japan.
But yet again, Naoya's fight IQ and power proved to be unrivaled that night. While he seemed a bit more tamed in the first round due to Rodriguez's counters, he was all but that in the second round. Rodriguez was dropped to the canvas twice within the opening minute of the second round, and for the third time seconds after that. The referee had seen enough and declared Inoue the winner by TKO at 1:42 in the second round. With his most recent and demanded fight, the monster looked to defend his IBF title against the Filipino Flash, Nonito Donaire, what was considered by fight fans to be one of Inoue's best contenders yet, as it uncommonly went the distance and was a true battle of warriors.
The quest for the greatest prize in all of boxing ends here tonight as Naoya Inoue faces off with Nonito Donaire for the coveted Muhammad Ali Trophy.
In the second round of the fight, a vicious left hook from Donaire opened a cut above Naoya's right eye. But the monster fought back and almost ended Donaire's night early in the fifth round until the sound of the bell rang, sending both men to their corners. Another piercing strike landed by Nonito in the ninth round hurt and bloodied Inoue's face. A tug-of-war fight of the points proved true as Naoya landed a left hook to the liver that sent Donaire to the canvas in the 11th. Both men proved their heart and perseverance as the sound of the 12th and final bell ended the match. The winner, the monster by unanimous decision.
After 12 championship rounds, we go to the scorecards. And the IBF and WBA Ring Magazine Bantamweight Champion of the World, still undefeated, Naoya, the monster Inoue.
A much-anticipated fight between his next opponent, Jean-Real Casimero, was scheduled for April 25th of 2020, but unfortunately was delayed due to the outbreak of the COVID-19 virus. Casimero may have to face another warrior before his chance to face Inoue. Not if, but when the showdown occurs. Will the monster finally be slain, or will he continue to rain terror and fear into those who dare to enter the ring with him? There's only one way to find out, and no need to be scared, because we will be there covering it for you.